Hi, for week 4. What do we have to unlearn about education, teaching, the classroom, or learning? What are some challenges that I can envision coming along the way in this process? One of the things I needed to unlearn that I basically learned 13 years ago when I started teaching is that the teacher is the font of classroom knowledge. Teachers teach and students learn. Teachers teach the what and the how. Students do what they are told to do, follow instructions, learn what the teacher teaches. I see teaching today as much more of a two-way street. I began thinking this way after reading Digital Natives 5 years or more ago by Mark Prensky. Prensky encouraged teachers to be learners as well and advocated learning from their tech-savvy 21st century students. For me, this was a real eye-opener. This book impacted me greatly because it was such a refreshing change from everything I had been taught about learning, and it gave me a way of teaching technology to students. Prensky advised teachers not to be afraid to introduce technology or programs to students that the teacher had not completely mastered. He said to, quote, step away from the podium, unquote. One of my favorite quotes from his book was, we are all teachers, we are all learners. I have this quote posted on my classroom to remind me of this new paradigm. Challenges along the way are my own fear of appearing stupid or incompetent to my students. My pride was definitely gone by the wayside, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I am humble and full of admiration when my students can learn to use any technology I introduced so much more quickly than I can. Since I love lifelong learning, it's also a joy to teach this way, because students are empowered by the realization that there are things that they can teach the teacher. That's all for week 4. Thanks for listening.